Are we live? There we go. Hi. Hi everyone. Welcome to day one of Mom Life Makeover. Today is going to be about motherhood mindset. I'm Ashley Burciaga. I'm a transformational coach for moms, and I created this group just to have a place for like-minded moms to go for support. And if you caught me earlier, my toddler is being a toddler, and so I did this time of the day because this is when she's usually just kind of like keeping herself occupied, playing with her toys, and so if that doesn't work out, I might have to reschedule for when my significant other is home. Right now he is in class, so we'll see how it all goes. Right now I'm going to make sure that we are shared into our group, and I'll get started. So I'm trying to make everything super short videos, digestible for you. I know you're all very busy working. I don't know if some people are also going to school and have kids and life is crazy, and I want this to be a place for you to get some skills and strategies that work for you right away. And so I'll try to make it short as possible. I do tend to ramble, but because I have my toddler here, that might not actually happen. So I'm going to share it to our group right now. Today is all about motherhood mindset is what I decided to call it. So to give you an idea of what that means, I kind of talked about it in the welcome video, but basically mindset is huge for me. I'm all about strategies and, how can I make my life more efficient and how can I implement things to just to live and survive and be awesome. And once I started being open-minded about mindset, it really was transformational for me. So I wanted to start this week with mindset and energy because I'm a strong believer that if we do not have an open mind, then a transformation cannot and will not take place. So I also integrate mindset into everything that I do throughout the week and throughout everything, but I wanted to really make sure I took the time to actually talk about mindset and energy today. So sometimes it feels a little woo-woo. It did for me, or hippy-dippy or whatever you want to call it. But if you trust it, you let yourself keep an open mind, great things can occur for you. So our mindset and energy are the foundation for this course, and they really should be the foundation for your life. We are building our practical strategies on rocks rather than on sand. It's like a foundation for life. So although today we're just going to talk about mindset, I'm going to go over a few things. It's going to seem quick, but go back and re-listen to it and just really digest the information and make it important and powerful for you. So first we're going to start with a meditation. So as long as you're not driving, close your eyes. For me, I'm trying to implement more meditation into my life. I think it's really important. It's really hard for me to sit still and to do this. And so for me, it's really, I'm trying to increase the time that I meditate, and I'm showing my daughter how important it is to take the time to do that as well. So if you close your eyes, I just want to take a moment. So take a deep breath and hold it, okay? And then release that breath. And I wanted to talk about calling on the guidance of whatever you believe in. Is it the universe? Is it the power of love? Is it whatever? Like for me, I call on my ancestors. I know that they flow through me and their wisdom is within me. And so whatever it is for you, I want you to just kind of call it into this space. And then come into this space, and it's going to hold an energy of connection. We're all connected with each other in some way, and in this group I think it's going to be a lot of like-minded moms who are trying to just live their best life, and I want that energy to hold so we have this power of support and connection. So I want you to think of your inner wisdom, to your commitment to you. Take a moment and breathe in the commitment you've made to be in this course, which is to live a life that's less chaotic, more balanced, more time with your kids, whatever that goal is for you, your reason why. Take full ownership of what you've committed to. We're going to think there's a mantra for protection, which I cannot play on this Facebook Live because Facebook will take down anything that has music in it. So I usually like to have music, fun music, or relaxing music playing, but as soon as that happens, Facebook takes your video down for copyright issues. So I'm going to post a link to the mantra for protection and into the group later as not as a live, so that you can have it. But and imagine that the space is a place for radical healing, for radical transformation, for learning, and not knowing that your joy is what really heals. Like, I can't heal you, I can't empower you, but for me, this group is a space that I can hold for you to feel empowered, to have joy, to realize what joy is and how healing it can be for you. If you're on live or you're watching replay, show me some hearts, show me some comments showing your commitment. And then for the end of this meditation, I just want you to breathe in gratitude and commitment and hold energy for what that means to you. Feel free to say something out loud to yourself or internally that will protect you, hold you, guide you, and smile as you take it all in. And take a deep breath in, release it, and open your eyes whenever you're ready. And so I wanted to start out today with that as just kind of like a place to be grounded and to think about moving forward with this week. And so today I'm going to talk about 4 aspects to live by. So these are really 4 things that I think are really important as a busy working mom to think about before you go on with your day. So number 1 is please, please, please be willing to be imperfect. For me, I used to want everything to be perfect before doing anything. So like even for this group, like, oh, my child needs to be like on the perfect behavior. I need to have it set up a certain way. And then one day I realized like this trying to be perfect is really a fear, right? So be willing to be imperfect. Life is not perfect. That's so boring, right? Have this like F it, let's go mentality. It's important to find balance within the imperfection, right? You don't want to be like so imperfect that you're like sending off crazy work emails that are like misspelled all over the place, but you don't want it to like to a fault, but you also don't want to be so perfect that like you don't get that email out or you don't sign up for that course that you want to sign up for because it's not the perfect time, right? So just realize that being imperfect is no fun and it's boring and you don't need to live that way. The second one is to stop the comparison game. And if any of these resonate with you, please comment below, like any takeaways or aha moments. I really like to know what works for you, what resonates with you. Anything like that is really helpful for me, so I can know what to work on and what to talk about and what to do in the next coming days or weeks or months. Number 2, I think is huge, especially with social media and all the mom shaming and judging, like formula versus breast milk versus organic, all that crap, right? Stop the comparison game. So clear that block out of you. As soon as you start comparing yourself to others or feel like others are judging you or comparing you to someone else, send that person love and light. Like, just send that vibration of love and light. Like, get that out of your mind. It's just toxic for you. It's toxic. It creates a toxic relationship, whether or not you know the person. Just dissolve that comparison with love. If you're following someone on social media that you find that you're constantly comparing yourself to or feeling like, I can't live up to that or I can't ever be that, stop following them. It's not healthy for you, right? Number 3, so I'm trying to make this quick because I know you're all very busy. And if there's anything you want me to talk about more, please comment that below too. And I like to do little bonus training, so I'll probably do a little bonus later today, which I was going to do as a surprise, but I'll do it later today. Number 3 is know that you are right where you need to be. And a lot of us want to hit that end goal, or we want to be at some level of life that we're not at yet, and so we feel down about ourselves. We feel like this negative energy, but you need to be where you are because you need to learn what's happening right now, and any further along you would miss this lesson in life. So whatever that means to you, like, know that you're in the thick of whatever you're in right now because you need to learn the lesson that it teaches you for later down the road. So really own wherever you are and be authentic about it. The more lovable you are, the more powerful you'll be. And just, like, life's crazy. Be like, yes, life is crazy. Don't try to fake that it's not. Just know that you are right where you need to be. The fourth one I personally like is called, well, not called, but I named it Shine Brightly. So when you shine bright, you give other people permission to do the same. Do not dim your light. I say this all the time when someone's like, oh, that idea is crazy, or someone has any negative thing to say about anything or idea I have or whatever. Not that I am around all these people saying negative things, but anytime someone's like telling someone else to be quiet or to shush, or I work in schools, it happens a lot, I always say, do not dim their light. If my daughter is like excitedly happy and clapping and it's in a space that you're supposed to be a little quieter and someone's like looking over, I'm like, do not dim her light. Don't dim, and don't let anyone dim yours, right? So I want to see some emojis on this one, some light bulbs, some lightning strikes, something that, knowing that your light is yours, don't let anyone mess with it in any type of way. So those are my 4 aspects that I think are super important. I went through them quick so that you can get through the video, but know that the replay will always be here for you this week and you can go back and listen to it. If you want any type of transcript, please let me know and I can have the videos transcribed. I'm an educator, right? So I want to be accessible to anyone, whether or not, if audio is not your learning style, if reading is better for you. And right now I'm going to end with positive affirmations. So for me, positive affirmations are really, really important. It took me a long time to really digest them and to use them, but basically they help you challenge and overcome any negative or self-sabotaging thought that you might have. And so, sorry, I just got a text. So sometimes you have to repeat them often before you believe them and before it starts making positive changes, but it can really help navigate the effects of stress and everything. So for me, I use, I don't know if you know who Gabby Bernstein is, but I love her. I use her, she has a card deck based off a book that she wrote. It's called The Universe Has Your Back, and the book and this card deck are actually going to be one of the prizes of the scavenger hunt. So if you're not doing the scavenger hunt, make sure you're signed up for emails and you'll get a PDF every morning. You should have gotten one for today, but I will check to make sure. And it has a scavenger hunt, and you can earn points for being part of this course. And depending on who has the most points, you'll earn prizes, and one of them is this card deck and her book, The Universe Has Your Back. So this is a Universe Has Your Back card deck, and it comes with like a stack of, and they're beautifully illustrated, I was going to say decorated, beautifully illustrated, and they have different affirmations on them. So for me, I kind of just like, you can go and find one that resonates with you that day, or sometimes I just pick one out in the morning, which I'll talk to you later this week about routines. One of them is picking an affirmation out. So this one says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So if something resonates with you, have that with you for the week or the day or whatever it is. If there's an affirmation that works better for you, that's a little shorter. Like this one is, I'm the dreamer of my dream. Whatever it may be, sometimes it sounds a little like woo-woo at first to do, but then the more you do it, the more it starts, some psychologists, it starts cognitively changing your mindset over time. The more you do it and think about it and live your day that way, it really makes a huge difference and will bring you a little more joy. And so I will post a little more about affirmations in the group as a post, give you some other options to look at to see what really works for you. Tomorrow, every day of the week, I'm going to be going live, right? So different topics. There's going to be some time management, which is a little more practical, less mindset-y. Stress management, which is kind of a mixture of both. I'll teach you some coping strategies that I personally teach my one-on-one clients and my group coaching clients. We'll have a day that I talk about sustainable routines. I like to call them rituals because I think it's really important for setting up your morning and your evenings. And I'll tell you exactly what I do and then how you can, edit it in a way that works for your life. And then Friday is going to be decluttering. So if you look around, I live in a 500 square foot apartment with my boyfriend. I have a 21-year-old Chihuahua and a 2-year-old daughter, and we make it work. And so I'm going to talk to you about how we declutter and minimize and stay that way, and it just like makes life so much easier and better. And so I'll give you all the tools that I use that work for me. And anyway, I hope everyone has a super happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm trying to keep the videos 15 minutes or less for your own sake, and it's about 15 minutes now. So have a great day. Make sure you comment below any takeaways, aha moments, and make sure you do the scavenger hunt because I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm excited about the prizes that you get to win. And know that this group is open forever. So the videos will be I'm going to do videos every day this week, and they'll be available I think till next Friday. But the group is available all the time. So I'll be adding more people in, and then we'll all have this community of women, of moms, just to kind of support each other and have some positive connection with. Anyways, I hope you have a happy Monday and that you remember that your joy is what heals. That is like something I want. Like for me, that resonated with me today when I read it in my notebook, and I was like, I think I'm going to try to think about that's going to be my affirmation of the day. So I hope you come up with your own affirmation. If not, that one is a great one. So your joy is what heals. All right. Have a great, great Monday.